Welcome back to Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
I'm going to totally go ahead and get inside this thing. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's the best thing you've ever seen. I don't know why I'm being like this at all.
Don't worry, like crazy voices are good every now and then.
Oh yeah. So small little thing I did while we were gone.
Yes.
I did pick up all the stuff that was in here. I took care of a boy and his dog over here. He does respawn, so don't worry, he'll be back.
Oh.
Also, there was another painting in here. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Painting called Prophecy. I have no idea where this is off the top of my head. Like, where we'd have to stand to see this yet. I'll probably end up looking it up, because I don't want to spend time just wandering around aimlessly trying to figure out where it's located. Wherever it is, it looks like it's on the outside of Godric's castle, because I think that's what's in the distance there.
And what happens if you find the location again?
I believe you get an item from the artist. Or the ghost of the
okay.
artist, I should say.
Okay.
Alright, so... thing number one... that we definitely... Actually, you know what? Let's just clear this place out quick. With whoever's left.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a guy.
Just fire him up. Bye. You can go. I've got both of those black fire skills too. Miracles.
And I was watching somebody play through. Wait, I think I may have brought this up last time. That I was watching somebody.
I think you brought it up not the last time we were playing this, but when we were talking about Futo Tante.
Futo. Yeah. And I finished it, and the guy did come across the boss with a comically small horse, and his comment, "Oh my god, I feel so sorry for that horse."
Nah, man. The horse has got this. I believe in it.
The horse really doesn't seem to care, even though the boss is massive.
Yeah, no, none of that.
Drink a drink? Yeah, drink a drink.
Give him a fireball. Oh shit, he lived.
With like a sliver of health.
Yeah, magic pistol. Oh yeah, I should also mention I upgraded our club here to +7.
Ooh.
It is now a +7 club.
What was the max in Dark Souls 1?
15.
Oh, okay.
If you're going the regular path. I believe in this it's like 25.
Oh, so they...
Well, they scaled it down in like the following Dark Souls games. Like they made it, I think the highest you got in 2, I think was 10. And then I think it was 15 in 3. And I'm not sure what Bloodborne was.
But because there's 25 levels to this, are levels weaker?
Solid question. This is also a much larger game, so the numbers might have been increased in general.
Oh, okay. That would make sense then. Can you use the flaming arrow shooter on them?
I can't. I tried. I was very upset when I found out I couldn't use it. Okay, alright.
That is super disappointing.
I know. But there were some times in other Souls games where you were allowed to use some of that stuff. I was very disappointed to find out I couldn't just use it myself.
Like,
even if I
right there.
you can't move it. You can't move it in any direction. That's fine. That's whatever. I would love to just be able to pull the trigger and fire it.
Yeah.
Even if it was just like a one-time shot and that's it.
Damn it.
Makes me sad.
Yeah.
hop off there. Alright, now I'm trying to think exactly how it is I get up there again. I want to say I have to go in down here to do it. No, you know what? I know a faster way. Cut through the rat-infested hallway.
Oh.
That's a faster way to get up there.
They're rats. They're rats. They're rats.
My friends, the rats. Also, if you didn't know already, that was our front entrance that we could have gone through.
I think you may have pointed it out from a different angle earlier.
I might have, however, that was uncertain. Now I'm certain.
Ah, okay.
Alright. I'm gonna have to run past some guys to make this happen, but that shouldn't be too hard to do.
Yeah.
I have to run past these two chuckleheads. Actually, there's another two on the other side of this. Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice try. Whee! There was that exploding ballista I mentioned before.
Yeah.
Going up.
Kick him. Kick him in the face.
No, I refuse. I need to run. Run like a coward.
No, you're gonna run like a brave coward.
Run away, away, like a brave coward, away, away.
Yes.
Ooh.
Why
Yep.
does he have wind magic?
I have no idea. It's just what he has.
Because doesn't Godric have wind magic of some kind?
I don't remember if he does.
Because I was thinking that maybe,
Oh, I killed him. Sad face.
maybe if Godric has wind magic, like Godric has.
Wow, that went reversed. What the hell?
Huh. But that was fire, so never mind. I was thinking that because Godric has wind magic, he wants his soldiers to have wind magic as some kind of.
I mean, this castle is
Theme?
called Stormvale Castle, so the name kind of implies that they might be specialized in that.
Yeah.
Although that said, those guys are also called Exile Knights, so take your pick as to what that actually means.
Huh. Is that the dog?
That was the dog.
And here's the boy.
This guy is called an Omen. I found that out because playing on another character, he dropped a sword.
Ah.
It's not a sword we could really use.
Does it give you sight beyond sight?
It does not.
Oh. But it's the sword of omens.
It said Omen Sword. Not quite the same. Apparently they also have a great axe that they drop too, potentially, for ones that wield it.
Uh-huh.
Because I went to see what the drop rate on it was. It's low. But apparently they can also wield an axe, and apparently there's some other one somewhere that drops a unique item. I don't know what it is, because I only saw the name, and I don't remember what the name is now.
Ah, okay,
I'm
okay.
like, I'm not going to look at that. I don't know what that is. I'll find out when it shows up. I'm keeping myself as blind as possible.
Unlike me, who looks up funny moments, and other than that, keep myself blind. So, I have no idea where these moments occur.
So, funny thing about the Black Fire,
Yes.
when you read the description before, it did mention how it does burn after it's on them.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like fucking Amaterasu from Naruto. Except this stuff does eventually go out. Interestingly enough, however, it does last, I want to say, like 3 seconds after it hits. But it ticks down real quick.
Oh.
Like, it ticks down a lot of health in a short amount of time.
Oh.
Like, I want to say it was doing, like, almost 200 extra damage as it was ticking down over those 3 seconds.
Huh.
Then the other interesting bit is that the one that goes onto my sword is not as good as I was hoping.
Oh.
And by that I mean, like, it does the same thing that the fireball does. It does the extra damage, and it does it over time afterwards, like after the hit. It doesn't last as long on the sword as I was hoping it would. I ended up counting, and I believe it was about 7 seconds is how long it stays on the weapon. Like how long the buff
stays
is
on the weapon.
Yeah, how long the buff is on my weapon.
Like, 7 seconds is a long time in a From Software game.
Contextually, maybe. I was trying to do it when I was fighting the Omen, and it was getting real dicey as to, like, trying to dodge and get a hit in while it was still on.
Well, like, this is From Software, so just be glad it's not, like, 3 seconds.
Their buffs are usually, like, a good 10 to 15, I want to say.
Oh!
Games. Like, for the regular buff. For 3 in Bloodborne, they added in a quicker one, which is more akin to, like, the 7 seconds. But usually when you're buffing with a spell like this it's usually longer.
Oh, so 7 seconds is, like, way, way short.
Yes, compared to what I'm used to when it comes to this stuff. Like,
okay.
It does get on there real quick. Like, when I was playing with my other character, who's a mage build, right? Their enchantment for their weapon went real... Like, it took, like, a couple extra seconds there to, like, put it on. You know, like, it might take 2-3 seconds to put it on. But then it would last for, like, 10 to 15, at least. If not longer.
And the 7-second buff only takes, like, half a second to put on?
Maybe 1 second.
Okay, so the length of application time...
Like, look, about 1.5 seconds to get it on there. But then it wears off right now.
So maybe the fact that it goes on...
Oh, there's another one left? Who are you? Where are you hiding? Doesn't matter, you're dead, but...
I don't know, because, like, it goes on fast, but then it goes away fast.
Yeah. Yeah. However,
maybe...
hold on. I'm never going to use one of these anyway, so I may as well use it just to test the comparison.
Maybe you putting
that's
on...
way faster. That's like half a second.
Oh.
And that's lasting... I feel like this has lasted, like, almost the same, maybe it's slightly longer than the Black Flame.
Oh.
Now, that said, I don't know if there's a consumable item that'll add the Black Flame, or if it's a spell-only thing.
Okay, because my thought was you're only putting on a weaker version of it since you're not taking your time applying it and only doing it in a quick way.
Yeah, but then you have that consumable there that goes in like half a second.
Right, right.
Very close to the same amount of time.
I don't know what you think.
Now, I mean, the Black Flame might just be straight up more stronger, which I kind of think it is.
And therefore, it's eating up the applied mana faster?
I mean, I'm assuming that the compensation for the strength is literally just the fact that it's going to move faster. You're going to have it on less time. This is not the one I want. Dang, now I'm trying to remember where exactly it is that takes me up there. I can't remember. I might have to run through that area again, which kind of sucks.
Huh.
Alright, and the way to get up there was through the rats. Don't remember how to get up there at all. Besides this pathway. Oh well. Just run through them. Don't try to fight them.
Would you
Go for the jump
say...
immediately.
Would you say, like, they use the same models sometimes on some things?
Oh, for sure. They definitely reuse models. Like, I'm sure
Like,
this club is the same one from Dark Souls 3. They might have changed the texture on it a bit, but otherwise I think it's the same.
Like, they may have upscaled those rat models a bit.
Like I said, they've probably redone the rats a bit. Like, in the model, like in the texture department, I'm, like, positive it's the same models. You know, the skeleton and stuff that's underneath it.
Okay.
Because, I mean, this whole game is running on Dark Souls 3's engine, from what I understand.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh.
Nope. Not liking it. Yep.
Drink.
I want to get rid of this guy first. There we go. Alright. That was a lot closer than I would have liked.
A lot closer than I would have liked to.
Felt the butthole clench on that one.
The ultimate clench.
Too much clenching is bad for your health. Alright, you're out of here. Alright, could you... Not you. You. Yes, I can.
Do they have flammable trees? Or not?
Define flammable trees.
Like, if you would shoot a fireball at a random tree, would the... Like those trees, like, that are, like, almost right in front of you, would those trees start on fire?
No. However, there were tree enemies in the DLC of Dark Souls 3, which did light on fire.
Oh, so because they're not an enemy, they don't have an enemy hitbox?
I mean, they got a hitbox. I can do this. But they don't, like, they won't just burn.
Okay. 0 out of 10 for realism.
I mean, I don't think there's any real game that does that currently.
Oh.
Just because it would take a lot of resources to make that happen. And, you know, you kind of want to make the game playable to some people. Like, you've seen how Let's Game Out works. When he does the game, it'd be on the level of that shit. That's fine. I got the weapon I wanted.
Okay.
3,800 souls isn't that bad to lose. Well, technically, it's... We lost the 5,000 from the last death, but again, not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got the weapon I wanted. That was down there.
Okay.
Which is... the Arbalast.
Ooh.
Large crossbow made from composite materials. One of the largest of all bolt-firing devices.
Ooh.
It's reliable, or more reliable than metallic ones, allowing bolts fired from this weapon to pierce even the helms of forged steel. Also, it's a strength-based weapon, which is very, very good for us.
Yeah.
We are strength boys. This works. Alright, now, before we move forward to... That's not what I wanted. No. Before we move forward to the next thing I want to do, let's take you out, because we're going to need this battle space open. Hi, doggy.
And that doesn't even respond to his dog being hurt.
Nope. Why he doesn't, I don't know. I would think he would notice that, considering how, like, in his face that is.
Uh-huh.
But he doesn't, which, you know, is kind of useful. So here's the Black Flame. You want to take a look at his health bar for a second. See how quickly that starts ticking down. Maybe not 200. Maybe it was closer to 100.
Okay.
That's still the extra damage on there.
Huh.
Nope. Nope. I'm dead. I was going to say, I don't want to get grabbed, because I've learned real quick with my other character that grab is a one-shot, at least for them. I don't know about us here.
Okay.
But for that character, it was a one-shot, like from full health. If that thing manages to grapple me, I'm screwed. There's no living.
Mm.
And I think we have comparable health levels.
Mm.
Oh well. Darn it, I keep doing that. Doggy. Please die, please. I will say I'm a little disappointed by the dogs. Because Dark Souls 3, those guys would stay on fire a little bit, and they'd roll around in pain. And I'm just sitting here like, oh, that made it so much easier to deal with them when you, like, burned them, and they're like, no, God, it hurts, why? Put me out of my misery. I mean, hey, it just made them easier to deal with, because otherwise they were just going to fucking attack you. Ow. Nope.
Yeah.
I will say, this club makes it super nice that I'm just going to completely stagger him on those. It's super useful. Alright, time for the real trick, is dealing with this guy. Because he not only has sword feet, as we know, he's got something else.
That I didn't see?
That we have not, and you have not seen. We fought one of these one time on the roof before. I don't think we fought them since that thing, and it never did it to us because we caught it and killed it before it had the chance.
Oh,
Did I get the item up here? I did.
What's this ability?
If we don't see it here, I'll tell you.
Oh. You don't want to jinx us?
Oh, there you go. That's good.
Fire?
This thing's got fire, too.
Oh.
Oh. I couldn't dodge roll out of those pecs. He's got like a weird mask on.
Maybe it's a flame helper mask?
I have to assume that. Unless something else is going on. Something weird like the freaking sword legs.
Yeah.
Well, now we know this is dog fight.
You know, I think I have an explanation for the fact that it has swords for legs.
Oh, go on.
It must be the work of an enemy stand!
I mean, there's a guy that's literally called Godric. I hate that. There's literally a guy called Godric the Grafted. I'm assuming that he's grafting things together.
It must be the work of his enemy stand!
I mean, I'm not going to disagree that he might have a stand.
Oh my god! Open world JoJo Dark Souls-esque game. A Souls-like with JoJo characters. That would be so awesome.
There was a mod for Dark Souls 1 that gave you stands.
Could you choose which stand you get?
I believe the stands that were used were bosses, so I think you could use just about any of the bosses. And I believe the way that worked was because the bosses' movesets were actually mapped to controllers. Like, when it was being made.
Really?
Yeah, From Software did that. So all you had to do was really give the player access to that model. And in this case, they did in the form of a stand. And you could just bring them out, and they would do their attacks.
No, 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 no. I'm just like impressed that they went through that.
Just did not want to die. Dodging everything.
Maybe that's how they tested some of it.
I mean, that could very well be. It could have been for testing what the boss could and couldn't do.
Because I heard that there was a older game where a secret 2-player mode in the code was found. And it was found out that it was used for enemy testing purposes.
You were a fine warrior. Your only mistake was your choice of master. But the wounds left you to a higher place.
Hello, friend.
To a higher place.
Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you? Clearly not one of Godric's lot. I am Nefeli Lu. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my father.
She
How
sounds
utterly repellent this is.
Egyptian with
This
the name of like
grafting of Godric's ill
Nefeli.
befits
A
Lord.
bit.
He's tainted the very winds.
Let's get a nice look at you, Nefeli. I mean, she does even with like the bronze skin. That's also helping out with that kind of idea.
And the giant golden chain belt.
That's true, she does. I didn't even notice the chain belt. I was more focused on like the headdress looking thing on her head.
Yeah. So she does have that, like...
I think her eyes are like an amber color.
Like that old school Egyptian type of wardrobe to her.
Yeah, though it's kind of like weird furry tassels as like what's wrapped around her legs there.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
skirt thing. Which is not distinctly not Egyptian.
Yeah.
I am curious what the red is that's tied there, because it's weird on the rest of her, because there's nothing else red on her
Blood?
besides those. I don't know. It looks like it's like red fur almost, like the rest of it.
Okay.
If you intend to challenge Godric, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight. Apologies, but I've idled long enough. As fellow tarnished, we must each follow our own guidance, down whatever road takes us to the throne of Elden Lord.
Yeah.
So we need to find a person in the area in order to unlock them as a partner in a boss fight?
I don't believe that's the case for every boss fight. But in this case, yes. Usually. Although when we fought those two bigger ones, whatever they were, the double fight that we had, one of the first ones, the guy that was summoned there was not one we had talked to.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes yes, sometimes no. She's probably going to play a bigger role in the game than just being a helpful little assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Item, item, item. Something stone too. Alright, big boy. I need your help.
That is a big boy.
Yeah, and I only want him. Yeah, come on. I need your help, friendo.
What does he need to do?
Well, for one, hopefully not kill me. That's a good start. Oh yeah, we can make mistakes. That was not what I wanted you to do.
Ah.
I got a statue over here I'd like you to break for me, friendo. Oh, is he
And
not, did he not? Did he turn around?
Maybe.
Hey. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come on.
Hey, tall guy.
Hey, tall, dark, and ugly. Will you knock it off with that? That's the last thing I want you to do. I need you to come over here. I need you to do some stompy stomps.
Okay.
There
I was
it is.
about.
Yep.
I was about to say maybe he's afraid of stairs. So, if you would die right now, would that statue stay broken?
I believe so, but just in case.
Yeah. Better be safe than sorry. Ooh, ooh.
I will bring out the sword.
Hit him in the shin. He does not like that.
And kick him in the shins.
Ooh, ooh.
I really don't like this. Go for a big one. Oh, and it hit me. Only one away.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
There he goes.
Finally.
Thank you, friendo. You did your job. Alright.
So what was in the statue?
More upgrade materials.
Ah.
So now, let's rest here, get our flasks back. Also, we can add a charge.
Woohoo. Charge and up.
Alright, now, the next step. I'm not going to deal with the omen because I don't have to anymore.
Okay.
I will deal with these guys just because I will need to, because they're just going to get in the way if I don't.
And next time on Elden Ring, we will potentially face Godric again?
Maybe. I don't know. If we do, it'll probably be the tail end. We still got to clear out the front of the castle still.
Ah, so to the front of the castle we will go.
Then to Godric.